When switching to OEM info, the screen displays blurred screen, incorrect scale, or blurry font. You need to enter the factory settings. Enter password 070305 to find the car display option and select the correct option based on the OEM system and OEM screen size. If there is no sound on Android, please connect the audio out on the ISO harness to the aux in the armrest box according to the wiring diagram. When the reverse camera is not displayed, it is because the correct reverse camera type was not selected. Find camera selection in System and Settings, and select Aftermarket Camera for the camera in the aftermarket. This car was originally equipped with a reverse camera, so I chose OEM camera. After setting it up, the reverse image can be displayed normally. Stopping music playback when reversing is because reverse mute is selected in the settings. Cancel the reverse mute option in the system settings. The display of the original car time is abnormal, and the volume of the original car aux cannot be adjusted. After installation, there is a low-frequency sound like a heartbeat, and the original car time display is abnormal. Historical service information lost. The faults at points 5, 6, and 7 are all due to the failure to connect the original green fiber optic cable to the Android ISO harness. Properly connecting the fiber optic cable can solve these 3 faults. After installing the PEMP front view camera, you need to go to the factory settings and find FCam and check it to turn it on. Returning to the app menu, you can find that a new front camera app has been added. Open it to use the front view camera. When driving, the front view camera can also function normally. After reversing, the screen displays no signal because there is no front view camera installed and FCam is turned on. Enter the factory settings and cancel FCam to exit reverse normally. When it is found that the PEMP knob cannot work, please note that there are 2 types of knobs A and DB. Please wire them correctly according to the picture. The E65 and E66 knobs cannot control the Android system. It is necessary to disconnect the negative electrode of the car battery for more than 1 minute before reconnecting the battery. If there is no sound in the PEMP box, please store the original car aux mode in key 8 on the radio panel, according to the diagram. If you see an error in the time display, it is because you have chosen Android time, and the time will be incorrect when the network is poor. After setting the time to car time in the settings, the time display is normal. OEM radio has no sound. Click CarInfo to display no signal, because the ISO plug on the back of the host is not securely inserted. Reinsert the ISO plug, and lock the buckle to solve the problem. After clicking on Car Info, a clock will be displayed. Because without monitor has been selected in the factory settings, simply cancel this option in the factory settings. F01, F02, F10, and F11 cannot control the previous and next tracks of the Android system, and can only be controlled using the iDrive knob. If the interface of Android Auto becomes smaller, it is necessary to check the version of the ZLINK app, and update it to version 5.3.28 or above to solve the problem. If you constantly remind the car of insufficient fuel, you need to turn off Xing Assistant in the factory settings. Every time start an Android device, it will automatically enter ZLINK, and need to turn off the automatic connection option in the ZLINK settings. You also need to enter the factory settings to cancel the ZLINK option. If you find that the reverse track line is not centered, you can use this icon to adjust the left and right positions of the track line. When the car lights are turned on, the display screen dims. Because with lamp control is turned on in the settings, simply enter the settings and turn off this option. Unable to read the SIM card, because the SIM card was not inserted while turned off, or the SIM card type is not compatible with the PEMP device. The solution is to restart the Android device after inserting the SIM card, and it is recommended to use an AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon operator SIM card. The Android reverse track line of E83 does not follow the rotation of the steering wheel, or there is no speed information displayed. There is no track line or speed data in the CAN data of E83, so Android devices cannot collect it and can only accept it.